Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, from Rangers from Llano, Texas, on a Saturday morning. 70, I think, well, inside here it's 70 degrees. Hey, Google, what's the temperature?
Currently in Llano, it's 61 degrees.
60 and 1 with a high today of 74. Yippee, yippee, yippee. It's cooling off. Oh, man, fall and winter's getting here, man. I'm ready. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
The temperature in Butte right now is 49 degrees.
Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
The temperature in Fairbanks right now is 28 degrees.
A little cool, not too bad though. Anyway, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, Rangers. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, the day before tomorrow. It is right now, and right now went gone. So if there's anything you want to do, get started. That's my recommendation. And then what else? Never worry about what you cannot change. And that's the way it is. I've noticed that, you see how this stuff does on your neck, the old skin hangs down as you get older. It reminds me of a turtle. You ever see a turtle's, their head sticks out of their shell and their neck looks like this, and you have to be careful as you grow older not to get that turtle look, where your head kind of goes like this, you know. You got to work at getting it back up, because the reason is these muscles on your neck get a little weaker as you get older, and your head weighs about 12 pounds or more. And so you start to go boop. You know what I mean? I know y'all care about that. But anyway, what else? It's a beautiful day here. It's cool outside. I can't tell you if it's clear or not. I imagine it's cloudy, though, because it rained. It sprinkled rain all night. It was just a wonderful night to sleep in. You know what I mean? And anyway, what else is going on? That's about it for your viewing pleasure today. I got something, and RV Living with the Geezers, first up, says Llano is beautiful, peaceful hill country town, great choice for a place to hang out for a while, Rusty. Yeah, who knows? I like it here. I've looked at a lot of options all through the years. It's called Calculatus Eliminatus, and now I've got kind of a blend. It's an RV park, but I got a good spot. It's got a little privacy, not perfect, but you got the golf course out here, the river down there, and it's just a neat little town. Not a lot of traffic, some, but not a lot, and it's a good blend. Raccoon Little Bear, howdy, Rusty, howdy, Raccoon. This is Amy. Says, great to see you, Rusty. You always have a great attitude about your adventures. Well, might as well. Your altitude is determined by your attitude. You know what I mean? If you have a bad attitude, pew, down. Good attitude, up. So pays to have a good attitude. Aircraft Painting, that's the person's name. Get ready for those thunderstorms tonight. Well, there was some thunder, but mostly it was just light rain all night, and I saw some lightning and stuff. Yeah, it was nice. And the good thing about it is it ended 2 or 3 hours ago, and so now I'll be able to go walking in the good fresh air and cool and comfortable and stuff. And yeah, I'm kind of excited about that. Do I have anything else to do? Not really. No, not really. Barbara Summers. I used to love Fridays way back when I had a regular job, but since I've been in food service, I never really know when it's Friday, maybe Thursday, sometimes Saturday. Nowadays, mostly when it's Thursday, I get a 3-day weekend. Well, whatever. You do you, Barbara, and enjoy it. Lindahl, D-A-W. You went back to having a casita. Welcome back to the club. Well, welcome back. Welcome back, Cotter. Al Fur, thumbs up. Julia Russell. Good morning, Julia Russell. Retired teacher here from Knoxville, Tennessee. Knoxville, Tennessee. Well, good morning, Julia. Sue Palmer. Hello, Sue. Garden State is New Jersey. These are all comments on Beer 30. It says, history is my favorite subject. I'm a retired teacher. Hope you have a great weekend. Got a lot of teachers with us, so be careful misspelling your words in your comments. Mr. Casperso, Love your positive vibes from Chris and Amy from Wichita Falls, Texas. Yeah, that's right in Tornado Alley. I was in Vernon, Texas for several months one time inspecting gas pipelines in the area. Everybody had a storm shelter, just like Wichita Falls, and y'all had a pretty good water problem there for a while. The old Red River dried up pretty much. Want to get up, go ahead. My dad will be 88 in a few months, and we golf every Wednesday. Good for you. I try to make sure we stretch well beforehand. LOL. That's his exercise, unlike yours is walking. He also plays another day a week with his buddies. Have a great day. Yeah, there's a lot of people. I say not a lot, but there are several at that age that still play. You know, I played with a guy one time that was 92 years old, and he had been a caddy for Arnold Palmer. Yeah, was he good? He was a damn good golfer. I'm telling you, he was. Maybe he should have played, and Arnold could have caddied. Uh, Alvin Masso says, great beer 30. Well, thank you. Texas lady, well, I missed it, but I watched it now. Funny, have a beer every day that ends with a Y. Never heard that before, or never heard that one. LOL. Happy weekend, everyone. Yeah, I only drink on days that end in Y. Scotty Thompson, nice shirt, cool comment call, cool comment call. Says me and my dad did good, great bowling Thursday. Let's see what first. My first game was a 190, second 133, third a 170. Wound up with a 493 bowling handicap. Good for you. I'm glad you and your dad are playing, and I hope y'all. Yeah, his dad had a bowling handicap of 494. Well, y'all right there together. Debbie Brumley, so beautiful and peaceful walking Llano River. Yeah, it is peaceful down there. It's just right down there. I mean, made in the shade. Those Prius camping days were wild. Well, they were wild. They were. I mean, I say they weren't wild, but I mean, it was. Uh, that was not the easiest camping I've ever done. I'll tell you that. But it was just addictive. You know, it was so easy. I mean, it was so cozy. You know, once you got to your campground, you know, and got set up and stuff, hell, it was nothing to it. I mean, it was. And then in the mornings, you get ready to go. You just punch that little blue button, and you go. And you could leave the air conditioner on overnight if you chose to, or the heat. No, it was it was first class camping, really. Gene Copeland, tranquility and peacefulness, the spice of life. Yeah, that was on the walk-in video. This is Gene Copeland. I read that. Stephen Greco. Llano, Texas is really a beautiful area. It is. You know, the Llano River is really an attraction, of course. It's just the good thing about it is it's far enough from the big cities, you know, like Austin and San Antonio, that we don't have a lot of traffic. I mean, it's not that busy here. Margaret Louise something. I don't see a washer, dryer, insulation, or storage. Otherwise, love it. Oh, that's on the cabin. It's in the wall. There's insulation in those walls. Believe it or not, it's like they use. I can't remember. It's like a styrofoam stuff. And as far as storage, I don't know. You probably get you something, and then a washer dryer. Just use a stacking washer and dryer in that cabin. You'd be all right. Sue C, you're so right, Rusty. You've got to like yourself because everywhere you go, there you are. That's right. You can't escape you. You know, you can trick yourself sometimes, but that's all right. Enjoy your life your way. Dolores and Bruce, great walk, Rusty. Thanks for taking us along. You are very welcome. This is Dogman Chronicles. I enjoyed the peaceful and scenic walk and talk, Rusty. Thanks. You're very welcome. Tracy Phillips. How you doing, Tracy? Nice morning walk, Rusty. Nothing like the peaceful sound of trickling water. Yeah, that was when that's down by the dam. They got a little, I don't know, it's probably an 8-foot dam on the river, and the water goes over it. It's about this much going over the deal. It's really a pleasant sound. Alvin Masso, thanks for sharing, Rusty. Wonderful spot. You're very welcome, and I agree. Jennifer, Poodle Professor. Check her channel out on YouTube. I like the natural area of the river at the end. Very pretty. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. You know, and if you go far enough upstream, it's like that. You get up around Castile, it's kind of like that. No one Where's the rest of the gang, Rusty? I don't know. They do them, I do me. Oh, you mean like Popeye and all of them? I've got them all. I got them all in a bag. I just had to put them in storage because there's no place to put them here. And I don't plan to just, I mean, it's cluttered enough without that. I may figure out a way to stick some of them up back in there some way, but I'll get to that later. Pa Real Estate. Do you still have the lot with the two car garage? Have not heard you talk about it. Yeah, it's for sale. It's at 105 Settler Lane, Carrizozo, New Mexico, and it's on Realtor.com. Check it out if you're interested. EMWA, closer to our stomping grounds. It's 20 in 2013. It went dry for 7 months, and it took another 2 months for folks to believe those trickles growing. Whatever. Downstream from this park, about 11 miles, they found dino tracks long covered. Yeah, it's a funny thing about that. Well, enough said. Cactus Kathy, why not RV near your sister and family? Well, there's no reason. They're all grown up, but be that as it may, this is about as central as I can get. And I don't want to hang out around my family and kids and stuff. Now, if they want to see me, they know where I am. Barbara Henning, would you visit Lost Maples Park soon? Would like to see a video of maple color. Why don't you drive over there, Barbara? I don't know where you live. No, all those spaces are full. I tried that. This is Wandering Kentuckian. See you at Beer 30 tonight, or as you call it, Beer 30. Yeah, that was yesterday on the morning walk. Wandering Kentucky, and I really enjoy walking the river with you. Thanks for taking me. Reminds me of the time when they were dredging it. Yeah, they dredged it out pretty good. Well, anyway, we'll do two more here and we'll shut her down. This is Al Fur, thumbs up. Okie Jammer, I like my life. I just enjoy being me, and I think that's a goal that's worthwhile for anybody. Learn how to like yourself. Once you like yourself, you'll be able to like everybody. Well said, Rusty. Very well said. Thank you. Well, anyway, guys, with that in mind, from Llano, Texas, on a Saturday morning coming down here, October the 25th, 2025. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products and the link in the description of my video. Yeah, use the link there. Yeah. And then drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and all that stuff. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deep, breathe out slowly, relieves stress, lowers your blood pressure. Do that several times a day. Then what else? Stretch, swivel, walk, pedal, exercise your body once or twice every single day. You'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer and healthier because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the next video. And on we go, guys. Enjoy your Saturday, enjoy your weekend. Keep your health. Adios, guys. Bye-bye.